with me for a while, you'll know the drill. We work for 40 seconds, 45 seconds, with 20 seconds recovery, and we do 2 sets of 10 exercises. So you can stay on and add in another set, so effectively do 3 sets, make it a slightly longer workout, or you can come with me to the stretch and cool down at the end. So we'll get going. So work within your own range of ability, follow any modifications. If there's an exercise that I'm suggesting that doesn't work for you for whatever reason, just pop in something else. This is your workout, so just use it as a framework to make it your own, provided that you're confident in your technique and you are happy you know what you're doing. So stay safe and enjoy. So we'll get going with a warm-up. So just butt kicks, heel to bottom. You can always march if this is a little bouncy at the outset. I'm going to be doing some tricep dips today. So I've got my bench, so if you need to grab a chair, I should have said that at the outset, but hopefully you'll have seen it on the website. Good, let's go for another few seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And let's just kick up a leg, bring the arm down. Drop into a lateral lunge, so driving the hips back. Good, and we'll sit in and hold on this side. And the other side. Good stretch through the inner thigh, drive that bottom back. Good, bring the feet closer together. Just drop down, touch the opposite toe, rotate through the spine. Look up at the raised hand if you can. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring the feet closer together. We're going to drop into a chair squat, so just hinge back at the hips. Sit down. Extend the arms. Elbows are up by the ears. Squeeze the glutes to come up. 3 more. Same thing. Squeeze the glutes and come up, and 2 more. So feel that stretch through the spine. Good, come up, and last one. And come up. Hamstring stretch, so heel dig and then scoop down either side of the foot, follow up. Full range of movement here. 2 more. Good, and 1 more. Change legs. Last one on this side. And then we go to a good morning. So it's a deadlift position. The knees are just soft. You hinge back at the hips, straight back. Squeeze the glutes to come up. And again. And squeeze to come up. Couple more. Good. And last one. And squeeze to come up. Good. Well done. Drop into a reverse lunge on one side. Just pulse through that hip flexor. So squeeze the glute, push the hips forward, bring up the opposite arm, and sit into it and hold. And side bend. Good. Same thing on the other side. Good. Sit into it and hold. Okay, let's open up the hips, so lead with the knee. Good. And last one coming up. Good, well done. Give the shoulders a good roll back. So we're just going to pop in a quick walk down, just to stretch through a little bit more. And then we'll get going with the workout. So standing at the edge of your mat, feet are hip width apart, deep breath, chin to chest, and just roll down through the spine. Walk out into the plank. And just hold that, rock backwards and forwards on your toes. Good. And take the feet slightly further apart. We're going to hinge up at the hips and walk back into a downward dog. So press the heels to the floor if you can, and push your chest through towards the thighs, elongating the spine. Good stretch. Now transfer the weight forward so the shoulders are over the wrists. And just hover there in a crouch. The knees are not on the mat. And hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to push back up into a downward dog. Again, try and stretch through even more. Head towards, head between the elbows, and chest is towards the thighs, and then just pedal. So pressing down with one heel, then the other. Good. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we'll just walk back all the way up. Lovely. And roll through. Shoulders back, great. So we're going to start down on the mat with a bridge, lowering one leg, and we'll change sides at halfway. I'll quickly demonstrate that before we get going. Gorgeous day, I've got the sun in my eyes. So, in fact, I'm going to turn this way and do it. That's no better, but hey ho. So we're going to squeeze up, lift one leg. Squeezing the glutes, hold the hips up and lower down so that the foot, the leg is parallel to the floor. Change sides at halfway. It's a great activation for the glutes. Okay, so let's get going. 45 seconds.
Exercise 1.
Good, so lift the hips, squeeze up. Lift one leg, keep the hips high as you can, and lower one leg. Good. Keep squeezing the glutes, lifting the hips.
That's halfway.
Okay, change legs. Other side. Good, keep that hip lifted. Squeeze the glutes.
2.
And last one.
Rest.
Good, well done. Okay, coming up to a regular squat with chest flies. So grab your dumbbells. So regular squat.
3, 2.
Taking the weights out.
Exercise 2.
Into a fly. You can always just hold the weights in front of you if the fly feels too strong. Good.
That's halfway.
So squeeze the glutes to come up. Nice deep squat.
Three, 2, 1.
Good. Well done. Okay, I'm going to work with one heavy weight. Just holding that in front. We're going to drop in to a static lunge. So take the heel, back heel is off the ground. Take the back foot
3,
back.
2, 1.
And we're going to lunge for
Exercise
8.
3.
1, 2, Then we're going to pulse and then we're going to hold. 4, 5. Stay upright through the upper body. 6, 7. Now stay down and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to stay down. Quite a while, we're just going to hold. We'll do the other leg next time around. Good, last few seconds. 5 seconds to go.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Good, well done. Okay, tricep dips. So if you have a chair, go to your chair. If not, you can stand with weights and do a tricep kickback. So hinging back at the elbows.
2, 1. Exercise 4.
I'm going to use my bench. Good, so keeping the hands close to the bottom, tucked into the side of the body, and then drop down. I've come up onto my heels, which makes it slightly harder.
That's halfway.
Halfway. Nearly there.
2.
Last one.
Rest.
Good. I'm just going to turn this timer up slightly. Okay, we're going to go into a reverse lunge with a knee hop or a knee drive. Okay?
2.
So if you don't want the hop,
Exercise
just
5.
work through a knee raise. We're going to try and stay with one leg. You can change at half time if you want to. So just make this your own.
That's halfway.
Good, stay with it. Just a little hop. Last few seconds. Woo!
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Good, well done. Really goes for that front thigh. Okay, down into a plank, extended plank, up on the arms. So 2 options, hold the plank
3,
or leg
2,
tap.
1. Exercise 6.
Next time around, we're going to pop in an ankle to connect, which you can do this time around if you're confident with it. So just hold the plank if the leg tap is too much. Back straight, pulling the tummy button into the spine. Shoulders over
That's
wrists.
halfway.
Doing well.
3, 2, 1.
Good.
Rest.
So back, have a little stretch through. Okay, upper body, bicep curl to shoulder press.
Three,
So
2,
just standing.
1. Exercise 7.
So elbows tucked in, bicep to shoulder. Breathe out on the press up.
That's halfway.
Good, doing well.
Three, 2,
Let's tuck in one more.
Rest.
Last one. Good, well done. Okay, so just working with one weight. We're going to drop into a curtsy lunge. So working through this glute, take the foot back at a diagonal, and then we're going to drop into side lunge. So stay with one side. Straight back when you side lunge. Drive the hips back. Good. Upper body upright on the curtsy lunge.
Three, two, one. Rest.
Good, well done. Okay, I'm going to work with the bendable now. You don't have to, we're going to do side leg raises. So if you want to do the traditional side leg raises with your
3, 2,
knees supporting you.
Exercise 9.
But for this, support the head rather with the lower hand. The ball under the ribs. The top hand is either there in front to support you. If you engage the core, squeeze the glute, you can bring the top hand to the other side of the head.
That's halfway.
Stay with this side. You can just do this with your elbow out on the mat, hips on the mat, working through without the bender ball.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Good, well done. Okay, we're going to do a little burpee with a press.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 10.
So you can either step this back or jump it back and press up. So jump back, jump in and press up. Good. We'll step back into the plank, step in and press up. Work at your own level.
That's halfway.
If you jump back, make sure you jump back into a really strong plank. Try not to let your back dip.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Good, well done. 30 seconds recovery and then we go around that again. Flies by. Good, well done. So this time we're going to move on from the bridge. We're going to do a bear, which is the crouch, with a kick back.
3.
So into the crouch position.
Exercise 1.
Squeeze the glute. With a flexed foot, just kick back. Just stay with the bridge if this feels too strong. Shoulders are over wrists. Working the core and the glute.
That's halfway.
Working through alternate legs. Pull the tummy button up into the spine, all the way through.
3, 2.
And last one.
Rest.
Good, well done. So back to squat with the chest fly. Just work through the lower body, the squat, and hold the weights if the fly is too much.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 2.
Okay. And fly. Little bend in the elbow, you should be able to just see the weights out the corner of your eye as you take them back.
3, 2,
one more.
rest.
Woo! Well done. Okay. Slightly heavier weight. Just the pulsing.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 3.
So dropping into a static lunge. 8 to start with, then 8 pulses, and then hold. Good, 2 more, 7. Now stay down. 1, 2,
That's
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now stay down and hold. Good, well done. Really good just to work the muscles under tension.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Good, come up, well done. Okay, triceps, dipping from the bench, or again you can go into that good morning position, bring the elbows up and hinge back. So just the lower arm doing the work.
2, 1. Exercise 4.
Hands to either side of your bottom, take the feet forward and dip. Good, well done.
That's halfway.
Keep your feet flat. Heels is, up on your heels is just slightly harder. Nearly there.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Good, well done. Okay, so plank. To make this your own, you can hold the plank. Fully extended arms, or you can do the leg taps that we did last time. Otherwise we can progress to
3,
an ankle to
2,
connect.
1.
So from the plank,
Exercise 5.
lift the foot up, nice straight leg, hinge forward again, drop the ankle down to connect with the other. So come forward, lift the leg as you hinge back, transfer the weight forward and connect the ankles.
That's halfway.
Change legs. So the foot leads.
Three, 2,
Good.
1. Rest.
And last one. Okay, we'll come up. Well done. So reverse lunge with a knee hop. So I'm going to do this facing the camera this time. Change legs.
3,
So you don't have to hop.
1.
You can just
Exercise
come up to a knee raise if you don't want the little hop. And don't forget, if you changed legs last time halfway through, then do so this time. It's a good thigh burner, this one.
That's halfway.
Good. Last
3,
few.
2,
And 1.
rest.
Woo, well done. Okay, bicep curl to shoulder press. core tight, feet hip width apart.
1. Exercise 7.
Elbows tucked in. Nice and slow. Controlled movements.
That's halfway.
Good, doing well. Just 3 more exercises after this and then we're done.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Good, well done. Okay, we'll go down to the mat, the side leg raises, side plank. Lost my ball, disappeared.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 8.
So you can just work through with your hip on the mat, squeezing the glute or up on a supported knee if you don't have a bender ball, okay? But it just helps work the core even more as it reduces your stability. So squeeze the glute.
That's halfway.
Squeeze that glute, engage the core. Top hand can be here to support you if you need that. Good, nearly there.
3, 2, 1.
Last one.
Rest.
Woo, well done. Okay, side leg, no, curtsy lunge with a side lunge on the other leg. And then
3, 2.
burpee and we're done.
Exercise 9.
Okay, so a curtsy lunge, drop into the side lunge. Or curtsy squat. Without the weight if you're feeling tired by this stage. Stay with this leg if you can. Good. Last few seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Woo! Well done. Okay. Burpee with a press. So if you're feeling it, you can pop in a Superman, a regular Superman. Hold a plank, an elbow plank.
3,
If not,
2, 1.
come with
Exercise
me.
10.
So jumping or stepping back, in and up. Strong core as you step back.
That's halfway. Three, 2, 1. Your timer is complete.
Woo, well done. Good, have a walk around, just let your heart rate come down a little before we go into a stretch. Well done. Okay, we're going to walk down into a very low lunge to stretch through the hips. Good, so feet just tucked inside the mat, roll down, walk out into a plank, and bring the foot round to the side of the hands, lower down for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to rotate the inside hand up and same again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, change legs. Now if this is too much, you just come to a kneeling lunge and just press through the hip flexor stretch that way. Okay? So other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inside hand goes up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Take that foot back. Now we can drop from here, from the plank, into a pigeon stretch. So the knee comes forward, back leg extends, and drop your head and your hands onto the mat. If that's too strong for you, then come over onto your back for a regular glute stretch. So the foot is across the knee and you're using this lower leg just to push in. Good. So we'll change sides, so pigeon on the other side or regular glute stretch on your back. Okay, well done. Hamstring stretch, so everyone onto your back, lift up a leg, straight leg if you can, and hold either the shin or the hamstring and pull towards you. Good, change legs, same thing on the other side. Okay, well done. Let's come up, don't rush up. I always do, I have to slow myself down. My personality type. Okay, heel up to the bottom for a quad stretch, so pushing the hips forward. Try and get the knees as close together as you can. And just feel that stretch through the front of the thigh. Good, well done. Other side, same thing. Woo, hot one now. It's always a gorgeous day when I do this. Well done. So we'll step back into a calf stretch. So the back leg goes back, the heel is down, the feet are tracking forward, and then we bring an arm across the body and look over the shoulder that we're stretching through. Just make sure you keep that calf stretch in place, don't lose it. Good, same thing on the other side. Really important to stretch out the calf muscles properly. I learnt the hard way and had Achilles problems for a little while through not stretching enough. Good. So take the hands behind you for a chest stretch. And then we'll add in a tricep stretch. So drop the hands with a hand between the shoulder blades, pull on the elbow. And same thing on the other side. Good. And then we'll finish with a roll down on the cat and cow stretch. So take the feet wider, chin to chest. Breathe out as you roll down. Shuffle the feet out and just relax. Or hold on to the ankles and just pull a little bit more for increased hamstring stretch. Good. And then just shuffle the feet in to hip width apart. Roll up halfway into a gentle squat and dip your back. Head and bottom come up and out. And round up through the upper back. Tummy button pulled in. One more each way. Good, and round up, nice and slowly all the way. Lovely, well done. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed that. As I say, you'll really benefit if you can do this a couple of times a week. Just keeps all those muscles working. Strength to the muscles is really beneficial in everyday life as well as for sport and whatever else you might be doing. So well done, thanks for joining me. Have a great week, and I'll catch up with you all soon.